Hey everybody, welcome back to the next part of my DVD overview collection. Today in this video on this shelf we're looking at my comic book collection, or movies based on comic books rather I should say, including superhero movies, those kinds of things like that. But everything on here was based on comic books. Well, everything except one, which is a superhero movie that's not based on comics, but I didn't really have a better place to put it than in this collection, and you'll see what that is when I get there. Anyway, that's enough talking. Let's begin. These are the movies based on comic books. First off, we have The Avengers, classic movie, one of the all-time best superhero movies ever. Definitely in the top three, maybe the top two, and number one for a lot of people. This is the Dark Knight trilogy, Christopher Nolan series that has all three of the movies from that trilogy: Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises, all in a nice box set with a lenticular cover. This was an extra copy of Batman Begins that I owned before I bought that, and I've held on to this one because it has some nice extra features, bonus features that are not included on the version there. By the way, I don't know if you can tell, but this shelf is down near the bottom of the floor, so I'm actually lying on the floor to be able to do this video for you. So I hope you appreciate the pain and suffering that I am going through for your entertainment pleasure there. Next we have the Batman, Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton movie. Wonderful, the one that started it all. Next we have Batman Forever, Val Kilmer, Nicole Kidman, Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey. To me it was the best of the sequels of that series. Batman Returns I thought was pretty bad, and of course Batman and Robin, the less said about that the better. It's pretty awful. Ruined the franchise for a while. This is the 1966 Batman, Adam West version. Can't wait for the I know the TV show has just finally been released and come out. I'm waiting on the price to come down just a little bit. I think the entire series is like $130, so I'm kind of waiting on that to come down a little bit. Next we have Blade 2. I had the original Blade. It disappeared on me somewhere. When you have kids in the house, sometimes that happens and no one knows where it went to. This is the third Blade 3 or trilogy. Next we have Captain America, one of the great movies that was the build-up to the Avengers. Next we have Ben Affleck in Daredevil. Not as bad as many people make it out to be. I actually quite enjoy that movie. Fantastic Four, that is okay. Fantastic Four, the Rise of the Silver Surfer, less okay than the original one. Ryan Reynolds in The Green Lantern. You know, it's okay if you want a good story about the origin of the Green Lantern, but it's not the best movie in the world. Next we have double feature TV movies, the Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno Incredible Hulk. This includes The Incredible Hulk Returns and The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. Well, speaking of the Hulk, we have The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton and Liv Tyler. Another one of the build-up movies to the Avengers. We have, of course, Iron Man, fantastic movie, great movie. Iron Man 2, which is okay, not quite as good. I don't own Iron Man 3. Next we have League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which a lot of people don't know was a graphic novel actually, and the movie was made from Sean Connery in that as well. Another one that came from a comic book many people didn't realize is The Mask, and this is The Mask and Son of the Mask. The Mask, of course, classic with Jim Carrey. Son of the Mask I have never seen. Don't really have much intention of watching that. It was actually cheaper to buy the two than it was to buy just The Mask. So, you know. Here's the one movie that's not based on comic books, but it is superheroes. This is, yeah, the Ultimate Team Power Rangers Megaforce. I actually quite enjoy this as well. You know, my children grew up watching the Power Rangers, and I would see it some, but these movies right here are actually quite good. I enjoy them for what they are. Good, wholesome, cheesy fun. Next we have The Punisher with Thomas Jane and John Travolta. Next we have Sin City, which of course was also a comic book series. Not many people realize that, by Frank Noir. Next we have the 3 Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, of course, which was fantastic. Everybody loves that movie. Spider-Man 3, which doesn't get as much accolades, but it has its moments. And then, of course, we have the reboot, The Amazing Spider-Man, and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Fun movies. Next we have the Man of Steel. We have season 1 of Swamp Thing, the TV series. Oh, and I showed you Man of Steel. I also have the box set of all the Superman movies, the Christopher Reeve movie, and the what was the other one that came out, Return of Superman, but all the Christopher Reeve movies. I've got that on another shelf with boxed sets kind of things. I'll show you that in another video as well. This is a 4-movie collection of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the live-action movies, all 4 of those. Good, clean fun. Here is Thor. I just have a hard time getting into Thor as much as I do the other Avenger characters. This is a trilogy of the X-Men, kind of a box set that has X-Men, X-Men 2, and X-Men The Last Stand. There you go, you can see those. So it's got all 3 of those. And last but not least, as I reach while I'm laying on the floor, we have the film adaptation of the great graphic novel Watchmen. Cool. So that concludes my collection of comic book movies. All right. Thanks for watching. And the next one I'm going to be doing is my crime movies and my disaster movies. I think I'll do those in one video. Crime movies and disaster movies. Thanks for watching. Bye.